Right now, Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill is making a pit stop here in Denver, and this morning we're joined by one of the fantastic cast members, Sydney Cutsible. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sydney.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so not only are you touring with the show for the last year, you're from Colorado.
Yeah.
What is it like being back in your hometown playing on the big stage?
It's been wonderful. You know, I did the Bobby G's when I was in high school, so I performed on that stage a few times, and it's been kind of a full circle moment of like coming back and realizing it's not as intimidating and as big as it was when I was in high school. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's not feeling intimidating. It is a pretty fantastic theater, though. I want to clear one thing up about the show. It has Alanis Morissette's music, but it's actually not her story.
Exactly.
So it's a very deep story, though. There's a lot to it. Can you give me a little bit of background for anyone who was thinking about going to the show?
Absolutely. It's about, it's about a lot of different things. But I would say kind of a general overview of the show, about a white family in Connecticut who has an adopted black daughter, and it is kind of the tensions mainly between the white mother and the black daughter and the need to, or the want to feel seen by the both of them. So.
Fantastic. And you are Joe's understudy.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about Joe and your role and what you're loving about the show.
Yes. So Frankie, the daughter, has a friend.
Okay.
And their relationship isn't very defined, as you find out in the show. But Joe is that friend, and you get to see kind of how Joe gets caught in the crossfire of a lot of different things.
Okay, that's a good tease for everyone. You really don't have to be a fan of Alanis's music to go to the show. Are there any original new songs that were not Alanis's songs in the musical?
Yes, there are a few that were written specifically for the show, and I think it's kind of fun because she has done covers and she has released them of songs in the show, and it's just a testament to how wonderful she is a writer still. So yeah.
You've been touring for a year. Every show's a little bit different, right? Yeah. What would you say you kind of take away from each show?
Yeah.
This is like truly, I emphasize it as it's a very deep musical.
Yes.
You're gonna go through a big range of emotions, right?
Absolutely. At first it was, I think for the entire cast, a lot to take in. It is such a deep show about so many issues that are so relevant now.
Yeah.
And so, it was a process of kind of trying to not take on the burden of that emotional thing every night. So it has been a journey, but sometimes it's great to, go on stage and you're feeling those emotions that day and you just really get to.
It's a release for you guys too.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sydney, tell us when and where we can get tickets and see you a couple final shows here this week.
Yeah, you can get the tickets at thedenvercenter.com.
Yeah, .org. You got it.
I was like, it's one of those.
You got it.
.org, and it's here at the Buell through the 27th.
Oh, well, Sid, thank you so much for joining us today. You're fantastic. Y'all go out and see them. You've got a few more shows to do it.